Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon in the YouTube world. And today I'm gonna talk about people who are against me when I write the comment of the George Carlin quote. The wrong two Beatles died first. It may sound cruel, and yeah, in most sense it really is, but in reality, it's the truth. That's why I wrote that. It's true. I mean, John Lennon and George Harrison were the best Beatles. I hate that they put Paul McCartney before George Harrison, because George Harrison should have been first before Paul. What do I do? That's the way people want it. That's the way people want it. But still, like, John Lennon and George Harrison were the best Beatles. I mean, George Harrison with the music. I mean, he was the great musician of the whole Beatles. Even better than John Lennon. But John Lennon musically wasn't all that great, but he was great because he spoke out his mind. That's what I love about him, that part. But aside from that, about the wrong two Beatles die first, it's like, that's why I wrote that, because it's the truth. The wrong two Beatles die first, and people who are against me, they don't want to admit it, or they just don't understand the Beatles music. I grew up with Beatles music all the time from my old man, so I grew up with that all my life. So I understand Beatles history, I understand Beatles music, I understand like the way they went down. So that's why it took me for saying. That's why George Carlin said that, and I agree, because they really were the best Beatles, not Ringo and Paul. Like, who really cares about Ringo and Paul? Like, Ringo, yeah, whatever. Paul is like, he was a default of the Beatles, because the reason why Paul is getting all that honorary system, because John Lennon is dead. If John Lennon would have been alive, Paul would have been in the shadow. No one would give two shits about Paul. So that's the reality. I mean, and I hate that George Harrison was the least known Beatle, because he was a very talented Beatle. He was the most talented one out of all of them. That's why I love that comment so much, because it's the truth. The wrong two Beatles died first. So I'm sorry to say this, but those who disagree with me, learn your Beatles history, because it's the truth. And if you don't like it, I'm going to write it, whether you like it or not. So, bye.